Today's question is, what kind of workouts do I enjoy the most? Tux. There's a cat fight going on. So my workouts have changed a lot over the years. I truly enjoy walking, and then last year I got into running, and it helped my lungs tremendously. So I look forward to being able to run this year. I have done Beachbody workouts. I did T25 for a really long time. I tried to do P90X, but that is some intense stuff. So if you do that, props to you. That is an intense program. I was a Beachbody coach for quite a while, and that was the year that I got really fit and lost a bunch of weight and got healthier than I was before I graduated high school. And it was fun, but also, like, there was a lot of it that I didn't really enjoy. I loved the actual concept of, working out and taking care of myself. I'm one of those people that I believe that, if you're going to teach something to someone, you should be someone that is, like, doing the program also. Or, like, say, me as a physical coach, fitness coach, whatever, I wouldn't be someone that's, like, sitting around eating donuts. And I mean, donuts aren't bad, don't get me wrong. I know there's a big shindig on that about, oh my gosh. But anyway, I wouldn't be one that's, doing the opposite of how I'm coaching someone and then trying to teach them how to do the things. And I struggle with listening to people that are fit, which I know that sounds silly, but a lot of people that are already fit haven't been through what other people have been through. And I know there are people that have had, 100-pound weight loss and all of that stuff. Like, I'm someone that's been really big. And there are a lot of people out there that, maybe they've seen 180 and they thought that was big. And I mean, it is to some people, perspective is everything. But I struggle with listening to someone that is not even close to my size because I feel like I cannot relate to them. It's a me thing, it's not a them thing. But I know, like, Grow with Jo, she has been pregnant. I think she's on her third pregnancy now, and she works out while she's pregnant, and she does her walking workouts. I truly enjoy those workouts because I believe that I got a lot stronger when I was doing her workouts, and it's something that you can stick to easily. Her mindset is, consistency. You don't have to show up every single day, but show up as often as you can. You don't have to do 45-minute workouts every single day, but do what you can when you can. And I believe that is the most important concept in taking care of your health, is not the all or nothing. If you eat a bad meal for lunch, don't throw away the rest of the day because you ate a bad meal. If you didn't do a workout on Tuesday, don't throw away the rest of the week. Like, it's just one workout. It's just one day. It's just, one time. And focusing on that has helped me tremendously. We recently got a bench in our room so that we could do, I could do, like, chest press, flies. Oh my God, I can't even think. The thing where you, like, lean against it and, like, your top half goes down and then you arch back up. It, like, works your lower back and, like, your glutes. But there's all sorts of different things that you can do. It even came with a sheet of different workouts that you can do on that bench. I got some dumbbells. I got some 15-pound dumbbells just recently because I have 2.5, 5, 10, and then now 15. And my goal is to keep increasing that to be able to lift heavier. I saw someone lifting 30 pounds and I was like, that would be fun to be that strong. And I know it doesn't seem like much to some people, but to me, 15 pounds feels heavy to me right now in certain things. And I know upper body is a little more different. My lower body, I rearrange bedrooms with my lower half. And I push things around and, I can move things with my lower body. I have a lot of lower body strength, but my upper body is weak. So that's one thing that I truly love working on. And I think one of the things that I struggle with is, like, staying consistent with workouts, because I did a really good leg workout on a Monday and my body was still hurting by Thursday. So I was like, how do people do this to where, you know, I know like back in sports in school, that first week it was like hell week because your body is getting used to being in that sport again, and you just hurt and you just deal with it for that entire week. And that's a struggle. Me as, you know, a 32-year-old, I'm not willing to allow myself to go through hell week at 32 years old and push myself through that pain, because for me, I don't know, I struggle with differentiating between like pain, bad pain, and muscle pain, because I do have certain pains in my body that stop me. Like I'll run and I get a pain in the top of my foot. I twisted my ankle. I don't want to say sprained my ankle because it was never diagnosed as anything. I got x-rays. I got, you know, they checked it out and they just said, you know, if it feels funny, wrap it. They didn't, like, there was nothing official, I don't think, about it. So I just say that I twisted my ankle. But ever since then, I have been affected by that, and I'll get random pains in like the side of my foot or the top of my foot. And that's one of those pains where I'm like, I don't think this is a healthy pain. You know, there's the muscle pain where it's like you're working your muscles, you know, you're breaking those fibers or whatever, and you're getting stronger. And then there's that pain that's like, you should slow down, or you should, you know, rethink this move, or, you know, whatever. But I truly love workouts that I can do. Walking workouts are my favorite because I love sweating when I work out. When I lift, I don't sweat as much as I can. It depends on what I'm working. If I do like squats and ab stuff while I'm working out, I definitely sweat a lot. But if I just do upper body stuff, there's not much sweat involved. And I'm one of those, if I don't see sweat, I feel like I'm not working hard enough. And I know that's bogus. I've heard it plenty of times. They're like, no, you don't have to sweat to have a good workout. Like walking and running and stuff too. It's the same thing. I'm like, if I'm not pushing myself hard enough to be sweating, then it's not a true workout. And I know there's a lot of mindset stuff that I need to work through around that. And I know it would probably help me to invest in someone that can tell me like the lifting programs that I could do, you know, upper body, lower body, full body, and then, you know, move it around. I've tried to rely on myself. However, I'm not motivating enough for myself to be like, no, you have to do arms today, or you have to do lower body today. If I'm not feeling it, I'm like, And I know I go through phases of like some weeks I can lift every single day, you know, work in the different parts of my body, and I feel great. And then there's weeks like this week, like I haven't worked out, but we've rearranged our house a lot this week. And to me, it's still part of working out. However, it's not like my husband. He does construction. He does concrete. And he's like, I work my muscles every time I go to work. But I told him, I was like, it's different working and working out. You know, when you're working out, you can choose which other muscle groups you want to work out as well. Like when you're working, you know, you're just lifting things a certain way, the same way, usually over and over again. Like he lifts forms and stuff to put in for foundations and stuff. And I'm like, that's the same movement, you know, over and over again. So you are working muscles. However, your body's only moving those muscles, and there's so much more to our bodies. There's a lot. Our bodies are so stinking complex that it blows my mind sometimes. And I'll do something that works a different muscle that I haven't worked in a long time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like my upper body is, anytime I do upper body stuff, it's days where I'm like, oh, can't lift my arms, or, you know, and I did use that as an excuse for a long time of, I have to be able to lift my kids whenever they were younger. And I was like, I don't want to work my arms and then my arms be weak and not be able to lift my kids or do the things that I need to do for my kids. So I did use that as an excuse, and I believe that's why my upper body is as weak as it is now. And it's just one of those things that I have to continue to work on. Other workouts, I don't know. You've seen 75 Hard often on here. I have tried 75 hard and failed. I want to say 5 times. One time I did get to 35 days, so that was good. It felt reassuring. However, I was exhausted by the time I got to those 35 days because, you know, the 2 workouts and, oh gosh, there's so many things. The water, the reading, it's just a list of all the things that you have to do. And as a mom of 5 kids, and I mean, I'm busy, and I know that's an excuse. I know there's time to get that stuff in. However, when I'm stretched so stinking thin, mentally I'm exhausted, physically I'm exhausted. It just wears on you quite a bit. Tux is climbing the wall. But I would love to eventually be able to commit 100% to be able to do 75 hard, because I do enjoy getting outside. It's like I love the actions. I love walking outside once a day and then doing an actual, you know, like lifting workout once a day. So I think it would be really cool to be able to commit to it and complete it 100%. I feel like it would be an awesome accomplishment, and I'd be able to say I did that. However, it will take a lot of mind stuff for me because my mindset is not as strong as it needs to be able to complete 75 hard. And I know it's one of those things that works on your mindset as well. And maybe that's something that I'll document on here eventually. I'm not going to promise anything. This is Tux. He's the one that was just climbing the wall. We have 5 cats, so it gets a little crazy. But anywho, I love working out. I love taking care of myself. I love moving my body. I love cardio. There's so many things that I want to be able to do, and I feel like when I can finally get that mindset, and I know that's like the mindset comes with it, you know, as you continue to grow. I mean, from where I was December of 2023, that girl, she didn't want to work out. She didn't want to eat healthy. She didn't want to limit how much she was eating. Yeah, she had issues. And I look back at who I was then quite a bit. And I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to thank her for getting to that point, because what would have happened if I never got to that point? You know, what would have happened if I didn't get sick and tired of looking at myself or feeling the way that I felt? I mean, I couldn't even bend over and tie my shoes. Like, that's how serious it was. And I know I'm not much slimmer than I was then, but being able to see the difference between then and now, I don't know. It's not a huge difference, but it is a huge difference. And I don't know how to explain that. Because, I mean, I say I only lost 21 pounds, and it's like, that's not a lot. And that feels weird to me. And I think that's, you know, part of the mindset thing as well, of like, no, that is big. And I would love to be able to visually see, like, hold what I lost. And I have a vest, a weighted vest that I wear, and I think it is 20 pounds total. So, I mean, I put that on and it's like, that's the extra weight that you were carrying around. I love when people do, you know, there's a comparison of like, you lost the weight of like a puppy dog or something to that effect. And I'm like, that's really cool to visualize. I mean, my cats, they're probably close to 15 pounds. They're fatties. They're healthy. But that's the kind of thing that keeps me going. And I do have a friend that, like, they're very motivating. And they're like, keep going, you know, keep pushing forward. I have another one that she's on the same journey. And, you know, it's been a roller coaster of up and down and back and forth. And the mindset, she asked me the other day, like, she was really beating herself up. And I was like, I don't have any wisdom for you, but I would love for you to think of what you would say. She has a daughter, and she wants to be that positive influence in her daughter's life of like, you're beautiful no matter what, you know, no matter your body size. And she wants to create healthy mindset stuff for her. And I told her, I was like, what would you say to her if she came to you in this mindset with what you just said to me. And she listed out like a whole I get goosebumps just thinking about it, but a whole paragraph of what she would say to her daughter in that situation. And I feel like we need to do that with ourselves. Like, what would you say to, I mean, even your younger version of yourself? Like, if at 5 years old, if you're like, Mom, I'm sick of the way I look, or I'm, you know, the things that she was saying to me, I'm like, I was speechless. I had no words for what she had just said about how she felt about her body, about the way she looked, because she doesn't like the way she looks now. She wants to be where she was pre-pregnancy. And I'm like, yes, and, you know, our bodies have gone through a lot. I mean, pregnancy, I mean, I've been pregnant 5 times, and I don't believe that my belly will ever be the way it was pre-pregnancy. I will never see that perfectly shaped belly. And it wasn't even perfectly shaped then. It was still a little bit bigger, but I don't know. We have to give ourselves grace, and we have to treat ourselves the way that we would. And I don't know if that's the right way. I don't know. To me, it's like a step back of like, stop kicking yourself so much for every little thing. Like, we beat ourselves up. We are the hardest on ourselves. And I don't know. Just one of those things to me that if you give yourself a little more grace and allow yourself, like, I mean, you're going to feel stuff. You're going to have those moments where it feels like, you know, nothing's working. I'm at that point right now where, like, I do workouts, and we got this lifting system. It's in one of my other videos, but I love it, and I don't feel the need to sit down on it for an hour and do different lifting things. Like, I'll sit down and I'll do one move, and I'll do 3 sets. I'll, you know, do one weight, do say 10 reps, and then I'll up the weight and I'll do 10 reps, and I'll up the weight and I'll do 10 reps again. And then I'm done. I'm like, okay, that's enough. I lifted today. And that goes back to the all or nothing. I feel like if I'm not doing an hour, was it even worth it? You know, did it actually do anything to help me? The answer is yes. And there's still that mindset of like, should I be doing more? And I don't know if that's something that ever goes away. If you're someone that's been through this mindset, you know, let me know, like, what do you do to get through that? How do you speak to yourself to, like, keep encouraging yourself? Because I mean, it's literally, it's me versus me every single day, every single workout. You know, anytime I choose not to go for a walk or choose not to work out, like, that's me. And it's me fighting an old version of myself and fighting for this new version that I want to be. I want to be someone that, like, I wake up and I'm like, yes, let's go work out. Let's go walk. Let's go run. You know, there's people that run like 3 miles in the morning, and I'm like, that would be fun. And right now it doesn't feel possible because I can't even run a solid mile. However, that's something that I want to work on sometime. I want to do 30 days where I run a mile every single day, no matter what. It sounds like a very big challenge, but I feel like it would be very, very beneficial to my lungs, my body, my mindset, all of the things. However, I challenged myself to do 31 days of videos for March, and I did miss 2 days so far. But I also, like I said, I can't kick myself. I can't go back. I can't redo those days. I mean, I can do the videos, but it would be uploading on days that I already have stuff planned, so it would just throw it all off. Or I'd be posting multiple videos in a day, and that just sounds silly too. So it's one of those things of like, you just do what you can and just keep moving forward. I really struggled with wanting to do this video today because I'm like, I already missed 2 videos. Like, you know, throw it all away. It's done. We already missed 2 days. But I'm trying to move past that mindset of the all or nothing. And if I don't do a video, then it's all done. If I don't do a workout, you know, the week's done. If I eat a bad meal, might as well eat the rest of our bad meals, you know. Today is my son's birthday. He is 8 today, on the 8th. And I'm truly looking forward to enjoying he chose strawberry cheesecake for his birthday cake instead of me making a normal cake, which is kind of exciting. It's a little different and changes it up, but I'm looking forward to enjoying that cheesecake, and I'm not going to feel one bit bad about it. I am shouting out every single person that watches to the end and comments the key phrase. Well, the top first three people I see that comment. I truly love whenever you guys hang out with me and actually watch. I'm making these videos for me, for, looking back and being able to see where I was and where I am at eventually. I'm hoping as we get to know each other, I'll be able to give you more than just like what I'm doing right now or what my plans are. I want to be able to do videos of me actually doing workouts. I want to do more vlog style videos of my life and what I eat in a day. I recorded one meal the other day. I had beef and noodles and mashed potatoes. I'd already ate halfway through and I'm like, this is silly. So it's just it's a learning process, and being able to post videos, also a learning process. But if I never start, it's never going to happen. So here I am putting myself out there and doing the thing. If you've watched this far, I appreciate you so stinking much. You're making this possible for me, and you inspire me to keep going. Seeing those views go up on my videos, every single one of you that watches to the end, it helps me tremendously. It helps my channel, and I'm grateful for you, truly. And when I comment back, thank you, like, please know, it's from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate you. So the first three people that comment this key phrase for today, find what you love. That is the key phrase for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.